makes that so special?
How do I connect with my students? I think one way that I connect with my students, can I look into this?
Yes.
One way that I connect with my students is I try to bring in their personal experiences. I try to actually put in my personal experiences when I was in their shoes, apply it to history, bring in modern events, current events, and then apply it to their worlds and get like a nice little mixture of history, mystery, minds, and them.
Okay. What was your proudest moment regarding the class of 2019?
I think the proudest moment that I had there's almost like a collectiveness of moments. I think just watching them grow over the years in 7th grade as a whole, as individuals, and then actually them helping me with my own journey, and probably more specifically, it went off.
No, it's
still going?
It's still rolling.
I don't see myself.
Just keep talking.
And so they can't see me though.
Yes, they can.
So, I think they helped me on my own personal journey as well, and that kind of made me proud to see that they would not only receive education, but they also taught me a lot of things as a father, as a husband, as a teacher, and as a man.
And do you think your class is a reflection of you, and why?
My class is indeed a reflection of me. They off the chain. We laugh a lot, we love a lot, we talk a lot, but we're caring, we're compassionate, we're respectful, and we like to enjoy life. We like to go back and dissect things in history. We like to look at who we are as people. We like to compare and we like to grow. So I think that all of them, hopefully, once you all leave, there's a little bit of me that goes along with you when you walk out these doors, because there will always remain in me and in my heart a sense of all of you.
All right, thank you, Mr. Allen.
So very welcome. That's gonna be cold, and don't edit nothing out.
Okay, we won't.
That's gonna be the best interview. What is that? What's that, cheese?
String cheese. You should be eating
like
that too.
spoiled bologna. Show me. It's still going.
How do you connect with your students?
Ooh. 2 years ago, when I had Marquette and Columbia, I connected with all of you through hugs every morning, obviously. I started my day off with 50 hugs. And how do we connect? Restorative justice circles. Those were our sacred times together, whether it was with Marquette or the Lions or just the girls. We always connected with all those restorative justice circles, and we really got to get close through that.
Okay, do you think your class was a reflection of you?
My class is still a reflection of me. That was my first year teaching. You guys were and always will be my babies. And I still reflect on you guys and everything we went through that first year together in my everyday teaching now. And you're absolutely a reflection of me, whether that was good or bad. Whether it was clowning when we wanted to clown, laugh when we needed to laugh, cry when we needed to cry. We were all very connected all the time.
What was your proudest moment of the class of 2019?
Ooh, we had a lot of proud moments in there. One, I'd say we have to go back to those restorative justice circles when you guys all supported each other so much, when you guys got really serious and you really shared moments in your lives that were very important to you and that you didn't always feel comfortable sharing, and you all accepted each other. You didn't judge each other. And anytime you stood up for what was right. So anytime someone was being mistreated and one of you stood up for each other, that was a teacher moment that you can't take away. And there's nothing else that can change that. So you're all my starfish. You'll always be my starfish. Please come visit me. I'm on 38th. Come back here. I love you all.
Several proud moments of the 8th grade class. This class has dealt with a lot of adversity, and they've managed to kind of pull through in spite of the different issues that they've been dealt with. For instance, Ethan the great Lee being sick and still coming back to school focused, and then taking a mission trip to El Salvador. Mondarian, who struggled a great deal in 6th and 7th grade, and this year has managed to improve his grades, improve his character. He's just simply a joy. Demetria, I call her Mimi, has really found herself and is really comfortable with herself. And I think that speaks volume to progression. Nikayla Moore, who has come to school and to this school brand new and has developed friendships and really showed us that there's more to the unknown. Antoine Williams, also new to Milwaukee College Prep, who is really, really trying and really focused, and all those students have a great future with also my other students as well. But those are just some moments that stick out to me. Also, Zipporah Abdullah, who really, really tried for Red Tie, and I remember 7th grade year, it was a devastating assembly for her because she didn't earn Red Tie, and then finally she did, and she's managed to maintain it. So this class represents perseverance and focus and great character and personality, great friendships, everything that MCP strives to embody.
Do you think we are a resemblance to you, a reflection?
I really do feel like this class resembles me more than any of my other classes. I've been teaching for 10 years, and I feel like this class really is me because I grew up and I didn't have much. I grew up right on 45th and Locust. My parents worked hard to make sure that I had the things that I needed and some of the things that I wanted. I was a first generation college graduate, but I was determined and I wanted to make a difference. And I think those two things, being determined and wanting to make a difference, are this class. This class is focused and ready to take on the world.
Do you have any advice for us before we leave to high school?
Of course, I have advice for you guys. Is it still on?
Yes.
I need to see my face, make sure everything is right. Let's see. Oh, there it is. Hi. So, a few things that I want you guys to take away with you when you go to high school is remember to pour a cup of Grow Up and sip slowly. You know, the flavor is good. Also, ladies, remember our talks about the mileage. Remember the story that I told you that my father told me when I was 16. I passed that down to you. So you make sure that you keep that in the back of your mind when you go to high school. Remember my UW Whitewater backpack story. Remember that subjects and verbs are always necessary within a sentence, and singular and plural goes together. And most importantly, know that no matter what school you're at or what classroom you find yourself being in and you're having some struggle, just remember that we're always here for you. And I love you a great deal. You are really my babies. So we'll miss you, but it's time to move on to the next stage of your life. I'm so proud of you.